Changing news tonight, Trevor Benn said no confidence motion was illegal and said he will remain as chairman.
The board is a matured board, and we made the decision that based on Mr. Benn's dealings with the board, that he was not fit and proper to be the chairman.
All this is cool, so do you then accept that
No.
you've been toppled?
No, I don't.
As it is now, Mr. Benn, where do you stand in terms of...
I remain the chair of the committee.
And Sophia Man charged with murder of laborer. Trouble in the camp at the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union, and today members of the board faced the media to give their side of the story. You would recall that the board moved a no confidence motion against Chairman Trevor Benn, which resulted in his removal. Members of the board proffered their reasons for Benn's removal.
The board is a matured board, and we made the decision that based on Mr. Benn's dealings with the board, that he was not fit and proper to be the chairman. Members of the press, the relationship between Mr. Trevor Benn and the other members of the Committee of Management began to slide after he lobbied among members of the board to have him hold both the position of chairman and the position of chief executive officer of the credit union, which meant that he would be the man in the mirror and he would be answerable to himself, and he would be given the ultimate power and unhindered authority.
Meeting called on the 21st of April of 2022, to which Mr. Benn was invited, was to discuss and trash out issues which were in the public. Mr. Benn refused to attend that meeting.
That's when you made the call?
The issues that we were attacking him, that we were not allowing him to, his ideas that he was, it was on a popular, what you call it, online social media, in the ring, it's in the ring.
Then
two
he
or
appeared
three
on
nights.
Mr. Ben Shop.
Yes.
Then Mr.
And then
Burke.
on Mr. Ben's
Then
shop
Stabrook.
program, there are several social media platforms,
So basically
several,
stepping out
and
providing
and
information.
lots of confidential information.
Right. Confidential
Were
information,
released
not only
there.
information.
And please note that the directors and the senior managers signed the confidentiality clause that was breached.
We just decide as a management committee of 12 that we do not want and by the way, we could have written in such a way and asked the CCDO for the removal, but we did not, because of the fact that we still want to continue to work with Trevor Benn, right? So what we did, we wrote to say that, well, we're moving him as chairman and we're replacing him, right? And as you recognize, based on the way that the letter was tailored, right, he's still a member of the board. Mr. Benn is not out there in the cold. He's still a member of the board. He still have voting rights, just like everybody. The only difference is that he will not be at the hip, right? But he is a member of the board.
Benn said he's not going anywhere and the motion was illegal.
All this is cool, so do you then accept that
No.
you've been toppled?
No, I don't.
As it is now, Mr. Benn, where do you stand in terms of...
I remain the chair of the committee.
He held a press briefing outside of the union's headquarters and he was interrupted at times.
Media, you see how I'm being harassed by these members of the committee? I hope you're taking note.
He then outlined his take on the matter.
Well, it's important to have proper representation in the management committee so that you could have people looking out for your best interests. All of you would have seen the transformation of this credit union. I don't want to take personal credit because we have worked there all the time as a team. Before this committee came in a year ago, we had the IMC. And we worked as a team to achieve all that we have achieved. This is not about Trevor Benn. In fact, a number of the ideas are not Trevor Benn. It came from different people. I embrace those that were progressive. And if people are annoyed with that, too bad. But any progressive ideas, like I said, in relation to the paternity leave, this was done in 2018 or 2019 when we first met for collective labor bargaining agreement with the CCW. It's not now. It's only now it's made the news, but it's not new. And since then, we have been introducing, for those of you who visited this building, you would have seen the transformation. When we inherited this building, it was trash. It was total trash. And we utilized, with the support of the CCDO at the time, who understood our vision. In fact, the new building, was proposed to us by her because she saw how we were running out of space. And she allowed us to put that money in our account for 3 years until it was taken out this year. Because some members are saying that I'm getting too much credit for what is going on. Now, I don't go out on social media and ask people to say that it's Trevor Ben, but people form their own conclusions on seeing what has happened and the time that it has happened and so on.
And give you some credit and you
And
think
they
that...
and I accept it. Thank you.
Ben said whenever elections are called, he will run again.
I said that before. I'm planning to consult with the members and we will decide how to move
the
forward.
member- the
But
committee of
listen,
members
we are overdue for elections. We are overdue for annual general meeting and it's time that it be held.
Yes.
The AGM should be held this year, but the board members could not say if it will be held. The AGM is held after the financial audit. During the AGM, the election of office bearers is also held.
Planning an elegant or corporate event? Let the experts at Star Rentals equip you. Give your event that spectacular 5-star experience it deserves with the options of transparent tents of various sizes, indoor and outdoor formal bars and cocktail tables with LED lights, stage, podium with lighting, portable AC units, generators, executive portable washrooms, outdoor light tower and much more. Call today 226-3020, online www.starrentalsgy.com. Star Rentals, we got you covered.
Laughter is the best medicine to relieve some of your stress. Cigars and Cognac, Eco Bar and Lounge presents Comedy Tuesdays this and every Tuesday, featuring Chow Pao, Mark Edwards and others. If that's not enough, come sing your heart's content at our Karaoke Wednesdays. Every Wednesday is a song-filled Wednesday with lots of prizes to be won. Or enjoy our Cocktail Thursdays, the Cigars and Cognac way, with over a dozen mixtures to choose from. Buy one cocktail and get the other one free, with entertainment provided by Gully Ras. Don't waste another Friday night. Kickstart your weekend at Cigars and Cognac, Champagne City. Bottle special all night on Moet and Bel Air Rosé as top DJs entertain the house to keep the vibes pumping as the champagne flows. This and every Friday, Champagne City. Come, enjoy the vibes at your favorite entertainment spot. Laugh, have a beer, enjoy mouth-watering cutters at Cigars and Cognac. For reservations, call 678-4792.
The indictable charge of murder was today read to Denzel Haynes, who was hauled before the court following the death of 27-year-old Yardon Jacobs. Jacobs was shot to his lower right side back. Haynes appeared in the Georgetown Magistrates Court this morning before Chief Magistrate Anne McLennan. Haynes was not required to plead to the offense and was remanded to prison until June 2nd for statements. Haynes turned himself into the police in the company of his lawyer, Bernard De Silva, on May 3rd, days after a wanted bulletin was issued for him by the police. According to the police, the murder took place on April 26, 2022 at North Sapphire. The 24-year-old Haynes, prior to turning himself into the police, professed his innocence of the crime. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.